Good morning and happy Sabbath to all. I am Sofia Jillean C. Plaza, the daughter of Glenford Plaza and Lovely Plaza. We live in Pinamangkulan, Butuan City. Hi to my family, my teachers, classmates, and friends. Today, I have a wonderful story to tell you. Please listen carefully, for this story has a very nice lesson for all of us. This story is about Joseph and his brothers. Our memory verse is found in Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32. It said, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as Christ God forgave you." The lesson of this verse is we can forgive others because God forgave us. Did you had an experience that someone is so angry at you? What did you do? Did you forgive them? How did you feel after you forgave them? Joseph's older brothers did something very, very bad to him. One day, Joseph became Prince of Egypt. Strangers came to his palace. Nobody knew who they are. They stood before Joseph and introduced themselves and said they came to buy food for their famine or hunger. In their place, they approached Joseph with kindness and respect. Joseph seemed to know who these men are. Later, he said to himself, "Ah, I know them. They are my brothers." But he didn't tell them. He remembered that one time 10 of his older brothers treated him so carelessly. They pushed him in a big hole in the ground and later took him out and sold to a merchantman to become a slave in Egypt. From that sad event, he was not able to go home and live with his brother Benjamin and his father Jacob. Now it's time to tell his brothers. Standing before his brothers, the prince of Egypt said to his servants, "Go," and they left. With these men standing before Joseph, they didn't even realize in front of them is Joseph, the brother who they sold to become a slave, and now Prince of Egypt. Joseph began to cry, "I know who you are. You are my brothers." Then he asked, "Is my father still alive?" His brothers were shocked. They looked at each other very afraid. They thought something bad was gonna happen to them. But Joseph said to his brothers, "Come," and they were even more afraid of him. "Don't worry. You have sold me to be a slave, for God has a plan for all of us. It is He who sent me here. So you will be saved from this calamity and famine. I will help you sow, for we will have food for you and your family. Go home, tell our father, I am here as rule of Egypt. You can come back any time with your family. And bring also our father, for I have missed him so much. I can take good care of you during these years of no food in the country." His brothers felt so happy he had forgiven them. They went home and promised to come back together with their families. Joseph was thankful to God that through his life seemed so difficult with his brothers. Yet God is so kind to him. He has a way to make everything fine between him and his brothers. He had forgiven them. Thank you so much for listening to this wonderful story. May you learn a nice lesson and live a happy life every day. God bless and have a good day. Bye-bye.